So I got a little something to get off my chest. I'm trying to change the game the way blacks are seen in Hollywood. Um, it's a small step. It's not as big as other tenets of, civil rights in America. There are other things, yes, that black people need help in, but I'm not a politician. Might be one day. I don't know. But my angle of attack is from the entertainment side. Popular culture, pop culture, how blacks are seen in magazines, TV, movies, in the music, etc., etc. That's the angle I'm coming at it at. So I, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I want to start it's like an agency called Griffin Entertainment Group that would cater to showing young black actors and actresses the best way to be the most marketable person in their field. There's a lot, I've been studying Hollywood since I was 15. I'm 35, so that's like 20 years. I'm not in the game, but I've been studying the game for a long time. I did some extra work back in 2000 before I came in the military, but I've done some acting classes and whatnot. I'm really just hoping now that I'm about to get out of the military that I'll actually be able to act. I actually did some indie guy around here in Monterey. Had a small part in his film. We'll see what happens with that. I don't know. I had a speaking role, so it's a featured extra. It wasn't that big, but anyway. So I'm just trying to create this Griffin Entertainment Group and have it teach, because you can kind of be an expert, a quasi expert in a field if you've studied it for a long time, which I have. I think it's only a matter of time before I actually become an actor and able to get behind the machine and see how all of it works. Because when I was an extra before, it's just a whole bunch of waiting, basically for them to set up shots. But getting behind the machine and getting some credits under my belt, people may take me more seriously. But honestly, that's a double-edged sword, because a person like me who has never actually been in the industry, I have all these bright visionary ideas. It's like a fresh pair of eyes looking on something that's not biased by actually, okay, I'm a working actor, so I can't have this idea because it will infringe upon my ability to make money later on. I'm not even in the system yet as far as entertainment, so all these wild, crazy ideas, they don't really hurt me per se, not my money-making potential. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. I want to start an agency, the Griffin Entertainment Group, and teach, advise young black actors and actresses on how to, behave when they're in the system, how to, what they need to go do. A lot of times, it's the whole foreign market thing. Black people aren't marketed because in foreign markets, they aren't known. And a lot of that has to do with, it's called the press junket. And I hardly ever, the top 10 top black actors that there are, Denzel, Jamie, Lawrence Fishburne, Samuel L. Jackson, these core 10 or so black actors that are on the A list, they do it because they know that's what you have to do. But I don't think the young black actors and actresses know. They kind of have to put themselves out there and market themselves so that they'll be seen and be worth the trouble of marketing to a studio. And that's just one small part of it. And I don't know if these black actors and actresses, I don't know if their agents are telling them this, or they're just like, oh, okay, you did a movie, here's a check, see you later, we'll look for something else. No, you need to market your brand, and I don't know if people are telling them that. I don't even know if the agencies that are out there that kind of cater to African Americans are doing that, or if they're just doing kind of the same things, or putting them in the latest Tyler Perry movie. I don't know, but that agency stuff brings me to why I wanted to bitch and moan in the first place, which is, I gotta think of not an acronym. I gotta paraphrase this. I can't call this company out who they actually are. I'm gonna have to finesse who they are. But it truly is, it's hard. It's so hard. What I'm trying to say here, I try to reach out to a company that kind of caters to that already, or should, but I don't know, maybe they do, I don't know, but let's just call this company the Underriver Entertainment Group. And they have two head guys. One's an actor, and one's just like his guy that he's known or whatever. So we'll call the big actor whose agency this is. We'll call him Bill Jones, and we'll call his second in command, his CEO, his VP, whatever you want to call it. We'll call him Jimmy Tassler. So we got Bill Jones and Jimmy Tassler. These two guys had this company, the Underriver Entertainment Group, and they do a lot of black theme or type movies with black actors and actresses in them. The stories that they kind of speak to are more themed toward us in very subtle ways. But I called these people to try to set up and I know it's out the box, but I tried to set up, you get an email or an extension just to leave a message with the second in command, and you get all these drones on the phone, and they just have this little, blurb they're supposed to read from. And I discovered this when I was trying to submit stories and not screenplays. I said, I don't know how to write screenplays. I really need to get on that. When I was submitting stories to Hollywood back when I was 15, everything would come back. We do not accept unsolicited material. And that's the exact verbiage I got from these people on the phone. And they say it is to protect them from liability and me from my intellectual property. Okay, I'm the low man on the totem pole, so I really have nothing to gain. However, you come as the company, the only reason you would have that in place, do not accept unsolicited material, is if you think you or one of your workers have the propensity to steal an idea that's not theirs. I don't have an idea to steal from that company. I'm a newcomer. I'm a newbie. I'm throwing out something. The only reason we would need all this legal, mumbo jumbo is if you plan on stealing from me, or you think you might steal from me, plausible deniability, I don't know. But the only reason you would have that little verbiage to say and never be able to listen to anybody's visionary ideas is you're trying to CYA, you're trying to cover your ass because you think and I understand that's the atmosphere in Hollywood, people trying to sue people and take advantage of what's said. That's not my intention, but it just really infuriates me. And I told him, I was like, you're bottlenecking ideas, you're killing dreams and ideas that could help push everything to the next level just by doing this whole unsolicited material thing. It really gets in the way of creative thought. And so, I just got the runaround. I'll keep trying, but it really is true. You got to try to do it yourself, but you need a backer. I mean, you can't do it yourself. What am I going to do? Start a Kickstarter campaign for a actual company? I mean, I'm nobody, so you need a backer. But that was just what I wanted to get off my chest. This company, Underriver Entertainment, Bill Jones and Jimmy Tassler, the two head guys, they seem like they want to help. This company seems like it's made for that, but they just give you the standard, verbiage, and it pissed me off. I really got literally hot under the collar, and my ears were burning that, I'm hitting this roadblock, So, I got to find a way to do it on my own, and that it's going to cause me to be an annoyance, but fortune favors the bold, so I'm going to be bold and try to do my thing, but it just really upset me, and I just thought I should share. Sorry.